Hi, good afternoon. This is Mike with Lakeshore RV, and I want to congratulate Kevin Kilpatrick on the purchase of his brand new 2022 28DT bunkhouse by Grey Wolf. So this will be an instruction video, tell you what the buttons do. You got your 100 amp hour deep cycle battery up front, two 20-pound propane tanks. Those are both full and ready to go for you. And then you got your powered lift. This will raise and lower it. Also has a telescopic foot on the bottom so you can extend it out so you don't have to carry blocks of wood with you. You got your storage area here. There's a crank for the power tongue jack. So if something doesn't work, you can put this right here. You can crank that guy up and down. So there's a crank for the stabilizer jack. So once you back into your site, that's when you want to crank these jacks down, and that'll get rid of the wiggle. Keep it stable for you. It's also got a powered awning. There's a spot where you can take the TV from inside. You can drop it in outside, plug it in. You can watch TV outside. Also storage under the bunks. So underneath that whole bottom bunk is complete storage. And then you got a flip down travel rack in the back. Backup camera comes with. You download the app for your phone, and then you can see what's going on behind you when you're driving. There's your 30 amp power supply cord. Comes with a 15 amp adapter, so if you want to plug it at home, you can definitely do that. Outside security light. Black tank flush. So what you want to do is hook your sewer hose up, pull the gate valve in the back, dump the black water. Once that's done, keep that valve open, hook a hose up, and you can flush that black tank out. Once that's done, you pull the gray, and then it'll kind of rinse everything out for you. So the black flush is only for the black tank. Again, once you're putting water into it, you just want to make sure that gate valve's open so it doesn't backfill with sewage. City water connections here, so when you get to your campground, you run right off the pressure from the city water. Otherwise, if you don't have water, you stick a hose in here, you fill this tank up, and you take all that water with you. Outside shower. There's cable TV input. Now, this is your water heater. It runs off electricity or propane. If you want it to run off electricity, you turn it on here. If you want it to run off propane, there's a switch inside for propane. So again, water heater, you can heat off gas or electricity. Let's take a look inside. And then, so right as you walk into the right, you got a spot where you can hang the TV. Right below it's your multimedia player, and then you got your fireplace. That fireplace will actually kick out some heat. And then the controls are right here. You can change colors. Lower high heat. And then you can also set the thermostat. Great feature. You got some USB chargers next to the bed, as well as some wall outlets. Another spot you can hang your TV here in the bedroom. And then this is your monitor panel. You can turn lights on, and they're all labeled. Propane switch for the water heaters right here. And again, you hit it, and it lights automatically. Water pumps for that tank. So if you're using the fresh water tank, turn the water pump on. There's some lights above the slide out. That's what that's for. You could bring the awning in and out here, extend and retract, and then you got your slide room in and out. So with the slide, you just want to make sure there's nothing in the way that's going to impede it. If you're under a tree, make sure there's no branches or sticks on top. Just give that a look-see before you bring it in. And the refrigerator's 12 volt, runs right off the battery. You got your travel lock. And if you want to shut this off, you just hold this button down for 10 seconds, and then it shuts the refrigerator off. And then also there's a battery disconnect here. We're plugged in, so it's going to stay on. But if you're storing it on the side of the house or in storage, turn this key and remove it, and it'll keep your battery from going dead. Because there's always something that's going to have a draw on it. If you have any issues, come to the breaker and fuse panel. Anything that runs off electricity runs through a breaker, and it's all labeled. And then anything that runs through a fuse, 12 volt is fused. And then if a fuse blows, a light will come on next to it and let you know exactly which fuse is blown. Nice big deep pantry. As far as the bathroom, you want to drop chemicals down in the toilet. It breaks the waste down. It's going to break that toilet paper down, and it'll help keep it smelling fresh. And then all you do is step on the foot pedal, and then chemicals goes right down in the bowl. And again, Kevin, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Again, this is Mike with Lakeshore RV, 231-855-9998.